A new defence posture, Britain's armed forces to be made battle-ready, its nuclear deterrent to receive special attention with billions spent on a dozen new nuclear attack submarines and upgrading nuclear warheads. Prime Minister Keir Starmer said his government's plan to rearm would make Britain safer and stronger for years to come.
We are moving to warfighting readiness as the central purpose of our armed forces. When we are being directly threatened by states with advanced military forces, the most effective way to deter them is to be ready, to deliver peace through strength.
Strength is currently something Britain's armed forces struggle to project. Years of budget cuts have reduced force numbers to their lowest level in 300 years, and some of Britain's NATO allies in Europe fare even worse, which is why US President Donald Trump has demanded that Europeans pay more for the continent's defence, even as the war in Ukraine goes on.
I can announce today that we're going to build at least 6 new munitions factories in the United Kingdom, generating over 1,000 jobs. We will build thousands of new long-range weapons in the United Kingdom to boost European deterrence, supporting around 800 more jobs. We will defend our homeland by investing in our air and missile defence to better protect these islands.
On the principle of rearming, political parties are in rare alignment. Times, they seem to agree, have indeed changed. But opponents have rounded on the government for being vague about its plans, vague about how long it all will take, how much it will cost, and how the government plans to pay for it. The government's aim is to spend 2.5% of GDP on defence by 2027, but some urge it to go further, committing to 3%, even as President Trump says European nations should be aiming for 5%. Starmer calls that fantasy politics and says he won't commit to a higher figure until he can say exactly where the money will come from, which begs another question from his critics. Why, some ask, should Britain's enemies take any of this seriously? Jonah, Al Jazeera, London.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.